We all want to enter into side hustles, but have we ever asked ourselves, what is the end game when you look into that side hustles? So today, I want to discuss, contrary to what people do videos on, or contrary to what other people will want me to discuss just for today. I want to discuss about 4 side hustles, disasters that one should never consider entering into. So these 4 side hustles that I'm going to discuss today are the side hustles that you should never consider yourself getting into, because they will negatively impact on your life when it comes to financial status, when it comes to financial instability, mental health as one way of psychological torture when it comes to your mind. In most cases, from my experience and from other people that I've seen, they don't actually do well when it comes to 4 side hustle that I'm going to talk about right now. So, my name is Mr. Barasa, and let's get started. Number 1, MLM. So it's called multi-level marketing. These companies are very, very, very notorious when it comes to messages, when it comes to how to recruit people. You will always find them in your inbox. You will always find them on Facebook, TikTok, in so many online platforms. You'll always find these people. They'll always text you, "Hey, are you a stay home mom, or are you from for live out, or are you someone who is jobless?" They're actually having the best company around the town that has been established. They'll go ahead to tell you the certificate of incorporation, how they're legit, but they're actually not legit as they say. So MLM company, most thing that they actually do is that they don't even have product. Product is what they lack in most cases, but others have. Like for my case, I have experience. I've been once an MLM marketer as a distributor in one of the companies that I'll not share, back in campus. If you are in campus and if you've been there, you can actually go ahead and comment of the company that you have ever been into. But if you've ever been texted on with these people, you know what I'm talking about. They are very notorious when it comes to texting people and when it comes to convincing you to buy their product and what they're selling. So actually, MLM works like this. If this is you today, you are told to come and bring 2 people. Only 2. We are told if you come on board, you only bring 2. Only 2. And these 2 goes ahead to bring other 2. Other 2. So as the tree grows, if this is you, as the tree grows, of course, this is called the first leg and then the second leg. So if this is you, if you stand, this is the first leg and this is the second leg. So if this tree keeps growing and this one keeps growing, so this will actually earn you money. So most likely thing that this goes ahead to do, it brings a pyramid scheme. So actually, there's a pyramid scheme. There's a pyramid scheme and a Ponzi scheme. So this is a pyramid scheme. Why? Because as this tree grows, this is the person that actually benefits more. And how does he or she benefit? I've just told you, as you enter, you need to bring 2 people. This is you now. As you enter, you have to bring this and this. This is how you are told at the beginning of the kind of recruitment or whatever. So I've told you, most cases, these companies does not have products. So you'll be told you have to give this money to buy an account. Like for my case, I gave out 23,000 at that period. I don't know how much nowadays is because I don't even do that. But in this case, this money was to purchase. In that case, they were giving out packages that goes from 23,000, and then this package there were food supplement. Now, if you know about that company that sells food supplement as a NLM company, it's from Philippines. That's where the company was founded, Philippines. I purchased this package that consists of food supplement that you could go ahead and sell them. So purchasing the account, you are to purchase the food supplement, of which if you purchase that account, you now become here. So assuming now this is you. So when you go ahead to purchase this account, and then you are told to refer to people. And then they should tell you, it's so easy. You just come today. How long will it take you to get 2 people? Psychologically you say, I have 2 people. I have a friend of mine there. I have my sister. I have even my cousin. You'll convince yourself it's so easy. Now, let's do the mathematics. You enter today with 23,000. Here, you purchase the account. And then if you refer to one person, you are given 1,100. If you go ahead again to get one person from the other side, you get 1,100. And now you are told, this is now the better part of this thing. They tell you, if you go ahead to get 2 people, even it pairs up. Of course, when you have the right and the left side, 2 people, you are being given again 3,000. So that comes to this plus this plus this. That's 1,100 plus 3,000. This is 200 plus this. It gives you 5,200. And you're asked, will this only one task of finding 2? Remember, just 2 people will be hard for you. Psychologically, you say, no, this is actually very easy thing. Okay, let's continue. The same thing continues. 1,100, 1,100, 3,000. Remember, your case of referring should stop at here, because you're only told to bring 2, and then the 2 brings 2, and then the 2 brings 2. So that thing usually goes to replicate itself as it goes down, 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 down. So in this case, this person brings 2, this person brings 2. He will just, or he or she will just earn the same as you. He or she will earn from the referral, and then he goes ahead to earn from pairing, just like you here. So you here, if you only go ahead and bring 2, you will earn from this 5,200. Now, you being here, assuming this one again goes and brings, bring 2 people, you will also earn as the way you earned from referring. But for your case, you will not earn again from referring at this point. But what happens is, when you have, this is now the center, when you go ahead, when your trees keep on replicating, I mean, they keep referring other people as they buy the product, as they buy the account, and keep replicating the tree, you'll be now earning from the pairing. Left, right, when it pairs, 3,000. Left, right, when it pairs, 3,000. It sounds easy. Yeah, sounds very easy. So you being here, you'll be earning from 3,000. If you just did your work of referring only 2. So as that continues, you'll be earning 3,000, 3,000, 3,000 a day. You can even earn up to 100,000. That's how they say it when they invite you to those trainings. Now, The truth is, this is a pyramid scheme. Why? Because as you keep putting your effort, if you are down here, if you continue putting your effort in getting another person, in trying to convince other people to come and join you in this, the person who earns more is the person who entered early in this pyramid scheme. And that's why it's called a pyramid scheme. For that case, the so-called Ponzi scheme, actually, for Ponzi scheme, this is a very genius kind of a guy who actually, this name uh, was referred to. It's called Charles Ponzi. This guy, if you have time, you can go and look at him. This guy called Charles Ponzi was actually the father of Ponzi scheme. This guy actually introduced something that he had a company, of course, but in mind he wanted to do this Ponzi scheme, whereby he will always come to you as an investor. He promises you 400% profit of what you invest in that company. In this case, if you came early in that scheme, you will get to be given 400% of the profit that he had promised you. So it was actually just taking the one that came and giving those that actually invested earlier. So if you come today, you have to wait for you to get that 400% profit. So early, the one who came early was being given as others join. So of course, when you join, you bring money and you are given that. So this guy actually was in prison, and then of course he went ahead to live the life that he wished for, because this guy wanted a lavish lifestyle, like having anything that he actually wanted in this earth. But at last he was in prison, and he was left with nothing, and at last he was buried. He was buried just like a normal citizen those days. Now, this is what they actually MLM. There is actually a business of recruiting others, and what they actually promote more is lifestyle of financial freedom. You will be told, come today. They showcase on how they are living a lifestyle that we are all human beings want to actually enjoy life. You want to go on vacation, you want to live a very good lifestyle. That's how they'll come to you. They'll show you how they eat well, expensive dishes in very expensive hotels. They'll come and with a good kind of plan of 30 days, within some 6 months, you'll make it. And that's how they go ahead to uh, con you. Now, this is the most bad thing about this one. When it comes to when you're told just two people, you'll go ahead to tell your family members. You'll go ahead to tell about your friends. You'll go ahead to tell about someone who you see that is always sharp when it comes to investment. But what turns out, you'll be told by your friend, you'll be told by your family that you do first, and then we'll see on how you do it. If you succeed, we'll join you. That's the most difficult part of this job. So actually, it came a time whereby I developed even hating people because they could not even join me. As I've told you, I was there. I did this in campus. I turned friends into haters. And you are told, if that person cannot join you, you have no point to associate with them. So you go ahead to hate your friends. You go ahead to, like, your mind is just on that thing. If someone goes ahead to challenge you when it comes to that, there's a boundary you create. Now, this thing will actually enable you to even hate your own family. Why? Because at some point you will be told, sell some things, sell some household stuffs for you to go out, for you to join the MLM company, or even for you to go for the conferences, seminars, just for the case of this MLM company. And I've been there. I'm telling you today, this is what happens. But the good thing with these people, and I will always give them credit on that, they have good training. They have good training. When it comes to marketing and sales, this is the one thing that I actually got from LM, and that's where even my sales skills was developed. And this is one thing I can actually just say they are good at. I was someone who was very shy when it comes to talking to people, when it comes to associating with the people, when it comes to even just mingling with the people. I wasn't that good. But one thing I was given here is training. And from that point, I loved sales since that period when I was in campus. So this is one thing that I can go ahead and recommend. But I would like to say that when you are approached with these people, kindly be skeptical and make sure that you don't fall into these traps that easily. Make sure that you understand the investment plan, how you can do it well. But as I've told you, from 100 people in that company, those that are making money are always two or even one. So the ratio is very, very minimal. But remember, that is a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme. Number two, side hustle disaster is gambling. This is where most people are, gambling. Now, if you are gambling, or if you are betting, assuming you are betting, let's give it maybe like there's different kind of types of gambling. We have casinos, but let's just talk about sports betting in short. So you are betting for a game, maybe like winning and whatever. So in that case, if you're gambling, what is the odds of you winning? Are you aware of that? It's actually 0.00001 to win. Now, if your odds of winning is 0.00001, are you even sure that you will win? Is actually we are always, by the way, we are always chasing luck by keeping saying, let me put a 50 bob and then I'll get this and this. But imagine you're betting with 50 shillings, Kenya shillings, Kenya shillings to earn 1M. Are you even serious? At some points, people do get, but how many? In Kenya, we are almost above 40 million. So how many Kenyans do win like 50 bob and then they get 1M? I'm not negative about it, but betting will actually give you money. But how long will it take you to give you money? Considering this, betting will actually lead you to debt when it comes to financial issues. This is what betting does. It will give you financial issues like debt, asset liquidation. You will have your property like land, even a car, even household items like fridge, TV. You can go ahead and sell them just to make sure that you've done this. You've placed a bet, 50 bob to get 1M. In another case, it even results into bankruptcy. You can go bankrupt, really bankrupt, like bankrupt. And then it can even lead to unemployment or even employment issues. So when you have done that and you have lost all your money and you are in a job, what will you do? You cannot be normal in terms of delivering on your job. So Gambling is one way of actually leading to so many things. And when you talk about effect of gambling, you can also talk about psychological kind of effects on you. Like when you get addicted, it can turn out to be somehow you start thinking about suicidal when you've even gone ahead to sell everything that you had. Things are not working out for you because of just betting. Because when you're fully into it, it's hard to get out of it. And in that case, mental health also deteriorates. You start thinking about how you can just vanish in this world and etc. And even emotional distress. That's one thing you need to consider most when it comes to this. It can actually it can even give you shame. Me, I know of a friend that has uh, done this gambling, and it even led him to death. And back in campus, this actually I've seen it in campus. That friend of mine even went and gambled with money that he had been given to pay the school fees. Now, what the guy did was actually to drop out of the campus, and he's actually not even a graduate at the moment as I'm talking. And at that point, he could actually tell me that he's even thinking of things that he wasn't even aware that could come. Personally, I did the betting, and let me tell you very fast on how I was doing it. I find out that I was uh, very sharp when it comes to betting. So I could actually find an odd that is, let me say like this, and then this one it comes to 2.83. So I discovered that when I have these odds, now of course this is a home team. Now here men can actually know what I'm talking about. So what I was doing, for my case, this is 2.83, 2.73. This is away team, and this is a home. So actually, this is where I actually noticed that I'm a fool. But at that point, I was very sharp, think that I will get money in this betting. And this is the point where I even went ahead to sleep hungry, to sleep on an empty stomach. Back in campus, that was 1017. Now, I noticed if I have this odds like 2.7 a team to win on the home ground, and then 2.83 on a away, like the team that was now playing on the home ground team, I will actually place here 1,000 to win. Of course, even here 1,000 for this team to win. Now, since I noticed that it's so difficult for this team to draw, now I will find myself so sharp that if I put 1,000 here, I'll get 27 and 27, 27, 1, 2, 3, 2,730. And then here I will get 2,830. So actually, what I was looking into, if I invest 2,000, I will get 730 on top. And here I'll get 280 on top. So if this team wins, I'll get money, the money that I invested in this gambling. And then if this team wins, I'll get 800 on top of the money that I invested. So it was very hard for me to lose. But trust me, I did this like twice, thrice. I got the money back, and I was very happy because I was so sharp, in quotes. But now on this day, I mean, I lost 3 times consecutively. 3 times consecutively. That's where I learned that I'm very stupid. Of course, the first time I did it 500, it went. I kept on putting again 1,000 to compensate for the loss. I went ahead to ask for money from home. I was sent, and I decided now to put 2,000, 2,000. That money went. Trust me, what happened? I could not even speak. Even just affording the mere food in the mess was a problem. Of course, the school cafeteria where food are always cheap, like 20 bob, beans, and ugali. So in that case, I lost, and this from this point up to now, I've never done this betting. But at this point, I saw myself as a very sharp guy who I could venture into this as my side hustle, as my even main job back in campus. But it went to be sour. So if you are into betting, kindly consider this not affecting your financial decisions and your financial success when it comes to financial planning. That's my take. Number three, for side hustles, disasters is watch videos and earn through M-Pesa. You always get watch videos and through M-Pesa. I don't know, have that video, post it in your status, WhatsApp status. I don't know, share it in other platforms and you earn from that. My friend, this personally, I've gone through this. Of course, at that point, I got something from YouTube where I was told watch videos on YouTube and without even skipping even an ad, and then you'll be paid. So they have a package where you can be told that when you use 100 Kenyan shillings, uh, you'll be earning like maybe let's assume 200 for every video that you watch. And then if you buy a package of 500, you can now be earning around 700 Kenya shillings. But what happened to my case is when you go ahead to purchase this package, you will be told you have to reach a minimum of 10,000 in order for you to do what? To cash out this money. But instead, after having done, because now I thought I was so sharp, I thought this, because this package will take me long to reach this, let me go ahead and purchase this package. I went ahead, purchased this, plus this one. This is 900. That is 900. Now, I stayed indoors for almost 2 days doing this, and I reached at least 10,000. What happened? When it came to a point of cashing out this money, I tried, I waited until now. I didn't get the money. So in short, these things never works out. These people are always there to entice you with the package as you deposit this money to their pay bills, to their accounts, and you'll never get this money. Stop those things because at final, they'll just be mental issues with thinking how you have lost the money that you could have used to do other things. Well, I don't even talk about this, but these things actually don't work out well. So don't never be lied upon that you can watch videos and make money online. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to things that you are told to do that are not straightforward when it comes to how the returns comes in. Now, number four side hustle disaster is actually anything that comes out with easy, quick money that defies the time and the logic way of investing. So anything that falls into that category that you can see it's not very, very well structured when it comes to getting money, that has to actually have the real hustle. So you cannot say that you can wake up today and be rich now. Of course, you have to give it time, patience, and work. You have to work on it. So me, what I will actually just emphasize on, you have to work on skills. Like in this case, there's some other cryptocurrency that will be told, crypto mining, that will be told, oh, we have this package, if you buy now, uh, like you will get money overnight, like double, like 3 times or 4 times. My friend, there's nothing like that. Of course, these people are making money with you. These things you'll be told whenever you've just deposited that money, you start now doing that, just sitting and waiting for that money to double. That's the day that thing will crash and you'll never get that money back. So, for you not to do that, why don't you develop a skill? Develop a skill that you will learn and it will help you to uh, increase in your side hustle income. Like, for example, if you are good in coding, if you are good in web designing, go ahead, do that. Web designing, do that. If you are good in teaching, you can enter into uh, teaching kind of tutorials and teach others on what you are good at, on what knowledge you have. So stop these things called quick rich game. There's nothing like quick rich game that you'll just wake up and do this and then you'll be, oh, I've reached my financial freedom. No. So guys, this is one way of me showing you today that you need to be very skeptical when it comes to finances, when it comes to where you're investing your money, when it comes to what you need to do with your money. Of course, your money is so important that you don't need just to be throwing it here and there. That little that you have will help you in achieving the biggest thing in your life when it comes to finances. So my name is Mr. Barasa, and thank you a lot for having listened to what I've just shared today, because if you take it seriously, it will help you when it comes to finances. Now, kindly, if you haven't subscribed down there, go ahead, click on that subscription button so that you can be getting other videos concerning finances just like this one, as I'll be sharing in the next video. But if you felt anything that you want me to tackle it maybe in a broader way or any other topics of finances, kindly go ahead and write me down there, because it's you that makes me to be here today to have a sharing on this. Thank you very much and see you next time.